I think it's a mushroom, or it could be an abstract man in a hat. I just don't know. What an odd thing to see at the beginning of a hack. Yes, I tried to make a short entry, but couldn't. I made it long. Again, sorry. Some sort of smiley face. That's not a good sign. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Definitely Life Farm. Alright, let's go to the Definitely Life Farm. In this entry, when Mario gets a 1-up, he teleports to a new room or level. Okay. This is cool. So far. That's a reset door. Okay. It's a gimmick I know. I'm liking this so far. And the aesthetics are pleasant. It's got kind of like a kid made it vibe. Oh, this is... Oh, that's water. Okay, I thought for a moment we were doing like a wacky thing. Well, that didn't help when I touched the ground. Let's see what happens if you die. Do you go back a room? Or do you start all over? Staying up late because your team got a huge victory? Oh, congratulations. How you doing, Nolga? Okay, you go back entirely. That's somewhat disappointing, I guess. But not wholly unexpected. We'll just take the long way around. Alpha Gamer Switch Palace. How you doing, Max? In fun news, I actually did fix the bug, and now, if I wanted to, I could play Super Marissa Adventure World without having any sort of character aliasing issues. Well, just without the character swapping breaking horribly. I'm surprised I'm alive, in all honesty. Oh, I'm again surprised I'm alive. Yeah. I don't like that. The bug turned out to be Marissa Adventure World doesn't turn NMI back on at the end of the interrupt. Which is a weird thing to do. I'm not really sure why. So I rewrote it to not turn off the interrupt. It took some doing, but it was probably worth it. I hate this. This is like one obstacle that is just gonna kill me. Really wish this room had a reset. Well, you know what, actually? Oh, this doesn't work that way. Alright, can I stay in there without jumping out? That's the problem I always have with one tile water, is I jump out frequently. I wonder if I just spam B if I can stay in it. Because then I can actually time what I'm doing and not do the stupid thing I'm doing. Whoops. Dang it. Didn't want to do that. Okay, well, the... Okay. No! Oh! What? It's eating my inputs at some points, which is annoying. Apparently the game just decides you get to fall out of this. pretty simple concept for a CLDC level when you think about it. Just keep track of how many lives Mario has, and whenever it's incremented, move to a room. Just kind of hoping there might be some, like, branching pathway thing. There we go. That's easy. This one's easy. That room is easy. The other rooms are not, but this one is. No! I freaking hate bullet bills. Okay. I need a better strategy for what I'm doing there. Like, hitting more bullet bills consecutively will help a lot. But still, you have to hit 8 of them. Wow. Really, really wish there was a retry. There were. Okay. So... I got 1. Oh yeah, I guess it was a mushroom on the title screen then, just a really weirdly rendered one. Kind of wonder if this person hand drew the backgrounds as well as the mushroom. Alright. Two more. No! I got greedy and went for another one and just missed it. I hate one-tile water. I just hate it. It's one of my things I don't like in life. Actually, I'll probably have to do this room a 3rd time, a 4th time, and a 5th time successfully at some point. Never quite understood the ethos of let's make you do the same 3 rooms over and over so you can get to try the interesting part again. And I just have to wait for the cue in my head. I didn't even tag it. You know, this reminds me of Watermelon World. It's got that watermelon aesthetic, that area. I think it's on purpose. It's not really mushroom looking, right? Like, mushrooms aren't red. I mean, in Mario, they're red, I guess. Like, it's not even like real watermelon. It's like candy watermelon. Got 2 there. No! Just want to see what's beyond that room. I wonder if this uses the exits as Define and Lunar Magic, or if it's using some sort of, like, Uber ASM table. Because either one would be pretty easy, like, activate, exit. It's probably activate, exit. If I were to go look at this Lunar Magic, it probably has the numbers where I'd expect to find them. There we go. Wait. What? What is going on? This is retry. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Oh, so it's a disco shell. Oh, I see. I think I see. It's almost impossible to be certain that I actually see. But the blocks must reach at least a certain point of slowness. Thump. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. It says Yoshi that way. This is a Yoshi here. That's a retried pit. Don't lose me, buddy. And the pits reset the rooms. Jump without fear. Doshi. Doshi? Okay. You know, I saw the hazard and still didn't even think about it. You think Doshi would be like the Yoshi that gets you extra money? I'm gonna guess those respawn. Yep. Okay, got our one tile water here. Ah, nuts. Okay, well, that didn't work. I can actually see the little rotating tiles at the bottom of the screen. Something I'm very appreciative for. Wait for it. Don't wait for it. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna need to be smarter about this. What else did I get done today? I feel like I accomplished a lot, but I don't think I did. It was mostly around that. The, fixing that up. Oh, I guess I also got out, like, the very start of CLDC. Wait a second. What am I doing? That's easy. Hello, friend. Alright, what's in the box? It's a coin. I think what was in the box wasn't what I needed there. But it was fun to get my elbows dirty again. I haven't done enough ASM recently, and that was fun. I also came up with a way to test it in Messen, which kind of worked. There was a little bit of trickery to it, but it worked out okay. I don't know why I was thinking you gotta go under that sucker. Can I stand on these? Okay. Okay. Well, Yoshi will end up on the block. So I'll get a 1-up. Did I want the 1-up? I guess I did. Guess I'll embiggen. Are there two? There are two. Okay, I just wanted to see where the other one was spawning. In my mind, I really expected it to be like... You need to use Yoshi and eat a bunch of stuff in order to... That was closer than I would care to admit. To eat a bunch of stuff to proceed. But that wasn't it. There's also these... Sometimes one way's the other way. That's weird. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I do kind of need a Yoshi there. But again, retries. I love a good retry. Retries and reprise. I don't know, just feel optimistic today. Something about it today. Just I feel like I got things working. Made some effort cleaning up and whatnot. And here's another checkpoint area. Curiouser and curiouser. I get 2 of these. Those are resets. It's an auto-scroller. Okay. I understand what's being asked of me here, and I hate it. Awesome. Nothing like dodging fishing boost. Okay. Dodging pea balloons. Haraga had a really good level. We had to dodge a lot of pea balloons, if I remember right. Oh, he left. Can you eat pea balloons? Do you want to eat pea balloons? The answer is probably no. Probably should have at least seen the retry, but hey, I'll take a midway. Vanilla 101. If Mario touches the chainsaw grinder or Podobo after taking a star, the star score is reset. Isn't that true for Chucks as well, I want to say? Okay, so those are anon blocks. Wait, after you touch it... Oh, so it doesn't actually even mention that. Interesting. Chuck's interactive star combo. Okay, I was misremembering then. Thank you, Max. Did I touch it? Apparently not. I need one. What? Okay. Oh, I got too many one-ups. Okay. Now I'm very certain it's implemented the way I think it was. Ah, close. Gotta say, the concept of taking a life farm a bit too seriously is actually legitimately good. That football was never gonna go up, was it? That's an evil football. Oh, now it goes up. I assumed it was an evil football. Turns out it was not. It was merely a misunderstood football. Wonder who made this. This is actually really good. I had my doubts at the beginning, but this has turned itself around a couple times. I got the tip and everything, I just didn't exploit it. Oof. Oh yeah, oh, I got a couple like of messages sent to people. I guess that was the other thing I accomplished. I still have one more to do. I've only ever been contacted by people like emailing me about their games on Twitch like once. Twice actually, but the first time I forgot and never got it back to the guy, which is what I don't want to happen this time. Checkpoint? What? That was unexpected. Touching grinders! Right, okay, I understand what I'm doing wrong now. It's like looking at them like, why is that there? And only then did Pat synthesize what he needed to understand. But yeah, this area, honestly, I think the hardest thing really was the bullet bill bit. There we go. What is it gonna be like a boss? How would you do a boss with this? Okay. Can in fact bop fuzzies. There's a Podobo there. Oh, I didn't time them all. That's fine. I'll take this as a, learning exercise. I need to be a lot faster. Are there? Oh yeah, there are reset blocks. They're the weirdly drawn mushrooms. I should time that start better. I forgot to time that, okay. And we already nuked it anyway. Yeah, I need to be way faster. Do wonder if I could do that Podobo a bit faster. That was not it. But yeah, that was good. In terms of what I needed to do. I just needed to not hit the saw, and I had time to wait for another cycle for saw. A saw cycle, if you will. No! Okay, I need to be a wee bit faster. I'm vibing with this level. I'm enjoying this. Okay, I think I can do that whole bit one cycle faster, which makes a difference. Yeah, it's just a little bit too slow. I need to do that Podobo a bit faster, or the saw a bit faster. Or the drill bit faster, one or the other. Oh. Okay, I didn't drop combo, which is good. Okay, that was close. Also, I forgot that those guys can try and escape. Will the mole hesitation there be the key thing? Just barely. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now let me guess. This takes me back here. I just noticed the no mushroom sign. Maybe I should have done something with that. Oh, I like the mushroom on a shell. That's cute. Far better than crabs on a string. Do 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 do. Okay, that's trickier than I thought it was. Now I'm really wondering who made this. Okay. You found the time. I like the little derpy mushrooms here, too. Oh! Oh my. Can I even make that? It's like I want to drop that spike, but I shouldn't drop that spike, and I definitely didn't want to drop the spike. Okay. Observe the spike. Oh. I guess that works regardless? It's not a timing thing, it's just a weird thing. Okay. Oh, okay. The block is there. That's a weird little setup. Okay. I guess that works. I did not expect that to work the way it did, but it makes sense. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, I thought those were facing the other way. Oh, hey, I got a checkpoint. Okay, that's nice of them. What? Why did I do... How did it work? How did I make that work the first time, then? Well, this reminds me, I forgot about this. Like, there was a Japanese variety show thing where people would try to avoid mushrooms in Mario 64. Like, avoid the green demon or something. And people would, these were like translate little clips. The momentum is just very sensitive. Yeah. I do miss occasionally catching, like, weird Japanese variety show nonsense. One of my favorite bits is, like, the chocolate or candy or not candy, where they get, like, artisans who are serious chocolatiers to make legitimate chocolate items. And then they get a whole bunch of comedians to try and guess which ones are chocolate and which ones are not. It's a timing section! I now understand that. There's a great video of a guy, like, trying to eat a shoe that he was convinced was chocolate. And all of a sudden the same one guy, like, bites a doorknob and realizes that it is, in fact, candy. And is very pleased with himself. It's a great, like, eyebrow wiggle. There, that's how you do that. Now, I gotta say, one thing that's difficult to pull off correctly and not have problems is leftward levels, just because of how things spawn. I thought I could pull that off. Nope. I have a dumb idea, but I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm wondering if I should actually try it. Because, like, spawning things leftward tends to be a little bit inconsistent depending upon player movement. The game really wants you to go to the right. Alright, well, so much for that idea. I don't need that. There's a thwomp somewhere. It's not a thwomp at all. Oh, that's cute. Oh. I wonder who made this. I mean, I'll find out eventually. But this is just clever. And simple. Very simple in execution. Does make me wonder. Oh no. Oh yeah. Ow! Hello there. Though your game is 3? Oh, I'm not supposed to know any of that. I'm judging. Please don't tell me which one is yours. Unless that's a joke. I'm going to assume that's a joke. No, judging's supposed to be anonymous. I don't want to know names until I actually get to the end. What? Oh. 3.5. Good choice. Good choice. What's up, Kappa? It makes me wonder if I should actually, like, give someone a sword or something just in case there's more spoilers. Usually people are nice about that, but... Yours is pie? Pie. 2 bounces worked last time, so I figured that was a good way to go again. Okay. Haha! Oh. Once again. Clever. Why would I... Okay, that answers that question. Ooh, there's some lag. Meaningless lives? Well, the lives have meaning. They'll reset the level. It's cute. See? The gimmick is every time you grab a 1-up, it takes you through a door, effectively. So, what that means is that mushrooms serve as reset points. In earlier parts of the level, I wanted to get mushrooms quickly because... Or, like, via normal, silly means, like stomping on a bunch of enemies or using stars. And now it's exclusively get away from the mushrooms or else I'll be launched into the wrong place. Wonder who was the first one to use this gimmick? Because, like, I know this gimmick was used in a level in the SGDQ thing last summer. Or 2024. But I don't know who was the first to use a mushroom warps you somewhere. Or a 1-up warps you somewhere. Yeah, exactly. They have meaning, I just don't want them. Anyway, how you doing in Sem 4 games? And to hit the box. You're waiting. Hopefully for something fun. Like in line at Disney World or something. Nah, Disney World's already closed for the day. Doing other stuff in After Effects? Oh, fun! Dang it. I used After Effects for school way long ago. It's an interesting program to use. Very powerful. But also a pain in the butt because it's Pro Tools stuff. Yeah, I used to like film stuff and do video editing. Now I do very minimal video editing. Preparing for the 25th. Interesting. Yeah, I need to do some work for the 25th. I suddenly get my older brother a gift. He doesn't watch these streams, so I can just say it right out. I'll be going down south a bit to visit him and his in-laws, which will be fun. Okay. I didn't think this through. I really want to go now. I thought I needed that, but I didn't. I don't know if I trust this. Oh god. There is so much lag. I'm not playing this level, I'm tassing it. Videoing is painful, and most gaming videos use After Effects for video editing nowadays, sometimes Diggs Pro. Would it be gigabytes larger and is storage hungry? Yeah. I get you. I usually delete videos after editing if I have to. And honestly, I'm lazy. So I usually just use YouTube's video editor, which isn't great, but for Mario quality, it's good enough. I'd guess the lag is intentional. I get a feeling that the person who made this level knows what they're doing. But yeah, like, doing video editing in this day and age is definitely better than it used to be. With the spinning discs and things, you wanted to get those SCSI drives, you wanted to have a RAID array so that you could actually edit things, or you're doing that thing that people used to do where they'd get, like, smaller resolution versions of their videos and edit those and then link those against the actual full-size ones. And somehow that's how editing works. Why is it not lagging as much now? Are these engines being played in random order? Sure are! I always play random order. Long ago, I decided that was the only way to do any sort of level design contest. Unless I'm doing it for fun, in which case I let people choose. I mean, I might have, like, gotten seriously good and done it. I don't know if it's completely obvious it's random. Like, you come in C37, maybe you would assume it's random, but you could just as much assume it wasn't. And random doesn't... I mean, I also could have picked a direction as opposed to, like... I could have started at the bottom and gone to the top, if that makes sense. Rather than what I've done here, which is completely random. When Louis Doucet... Oh, that's what you're supposed to do there. Did KLDC a number of years ago. He had... What was it? Prime numbers descending and then ascending and then everything else? Yeah, that was it. It was like prime numbers descending and then composites ascending. It was an interesting choice. I find that playing them in order, I don't want to be biased the same way. Like, if every judge plays them in the same order, you end up with some consistency things, but I also don't want to be biased in that way, if that makes sense. So if you play them in the same order and you come across like two levels that do the kind of the same thing, especially if they're like right next to each other, you can end up feeling a little burnt out on the concept. To be fair, the same thing can happen playing them randomly. Need to wait a little longer. What's up, Steven? How you doing? Also, hello, Strike Forcer. How are you doing, too? Oh, no. But yeah, I have a script that selects out of all of the ones I haven't played yet and just throws it at me. It's a small amount of Python. It queries my database of stuff that has all of the databasey stuff in it. And it just tells me if I played it or not, because of its existence in the database or not. Wait, what's it supposed to do there? Death is meaningless? Death isn't meaningless in this level. It's just that after a certain point, there's not a lot of ways to die. Like, I'm pretty sure if I die, I'll end up punted outside of the level, which isn't... That's what I really want. Today's a day, not sure what it'll bring. Yeah. Today has, by all accounts, been pretty decent. I've gotten a lot of useful things done. Tomorrow, the big one is I just need to do laundry. This level is made with massive amount of intent. SMB1 mushroom? Kind of. Kind of. Do SMB1 mushrooms induce more lag? Get reincarnated as in Hindu or Buddhists. You've got the Great Wheel of Being. Big on reincarnation, those Buddhists. They're not quite as big on mushrooms, though. I bet I know what this is doing. What? No, I didn't do what I expected. Mushroom textures are SMB3. Oh, I didn't even notice, but yeah, they are. SMB mushroom, huh? Interesting. That makes me wonder if they are actually a custom sprite. Because my assumption was that the way this was working is you don't need a custom sprite to make this work. You just keep track of the number of 1-ups. And whenever you load the room, you counter break it. That's what you're supposed to do. But the time I reincarnated as a plumber. Oh, this is evil. I bet if I get a mushroom here, it does something funny. Nope. Aha! Here's the thing. I'm smart. I didn't get caught by the troll. If I'd grabbed that, if those 1-ups did explode, which they didn't, which means they probably aren't default 1-ups now. Because they would... Well, actually, would they explode if you grab an orb? Huh. Alright, well, let's go to the definitely credits. Music, Asterix, Obelix, Introduction by Gamer77. Extra large thank to Snortrun Pyro, Emilia, Nitrogen, and you. Yes, it's a heart. Aww. Wait. That is a heart. The less than 3, huh? Yeah, with that, it confirms a suspicion I had, which is this is a Jump Team person. Those names, at least Snortrun Pyro. Was Snortrun Pyro in Jump? Nitrogen definitely was in Jump. Nitrogen would have been a good guess for who made this level, but Alas, that's not it. Final Troll's getting the 1-up from the bonus stars, 10-digit matching timer digits. Is that a thing? I don't think I've ever seen that. This would be, or like getting the coin ship. That'd be a funny troll if you have the situation set up to make that happen. Anyway, we succeeded in that, which is nice, and this was a really good level. I really enjoyed this. So, now it's time to do some note writing.